Well, the other day we started this tachometer installation and then it got really hot out, so I didn't bother to film the rest of it. The camera might have been low on battery, I don't think so. Yeah, it was. But anyways, we'll show you the finished product. You know, perfectly installed and all that, you know. There we go, there's our tack. It's mounted on this nice piece of plastic toolbox that my brother gave me for nothing because he pulled it out of the garbage, as you do. And it is wired properly, although the light's on all the time because I just could not get to the dash illumination wire in the back of the fuse box. It was not possible to get at without tearing the whole dash apart. There just isn't the slack to turn it around or to get at it. So that's that deal. And run the wires into some convoluted tubing that came with the truck from the crappy trailer light plug install. It's set there on some, some regular self-adherent Velcro, mounted to this thing pretty solidly. And feller can even take and turn it around backwards for when you're tuning. You can see it through the hood, and you can see we're using some pretty standard tachometer wire colors. So we got a white for the light. We did substitute yellow for green because the only green I had was 14 gauge, and that was too much. Got a red to ignition and black to ground, and standard stuff. We got the fiber tape and zip ties going through there and all throughout the tube, all the way starting under this fiber tape is regular crappy, PVC duct tape or electric tape. Runs right over the VIN tag and down the pillars. This screw post in this A-pillar molding is toasted, but it runs down there straight in and ties in at the fuse box. Or fuse panel, I should say. Take our guy here and turn him back around. I probably put the wrong Velcro side down, but that don't matter because the tack will be there most of the time. And the gray match is pretty good, but not perfectly. At least it's textured, and all that. It's at a slight angle, which helps you visualize it when you're driving. And down under here, we got ourselves some wires. Had a take and drill a hole in the firewall there, put a grommet in it properly, cut half the grommet off and held it in with clear silicone. We're tied into this gauge here with one of them non-invasive splice things that don't require soldering, and we're all zip tied up tight here, and wrap one zip tie through right there to hold things in place. Pretty clean installation, actually, I think. And hole in the firewall. Got ourselves a grommet right here. If you can see where my finger ends or not. Get you a little closer. Don't have a flashlight with to tell you about it. And if you pop the hood, I can show you where I run out of zip ties, or run short at it on zip ties that I brought with. There we go. It helps if you push down a little on the hood when you're trying to open it. But anyhow, the wire comes in just directly underneath the clutch pedal. The clutch master cylinder, and it's zip tied to it, and then over zip tied to these brake lines. Accidentally run it over the throttle cable, or actually that's the cruise control cable, and then down this electrical line and all that, zip tied the whole way, and I'm just tied right into this wire off the coil that runs to the distributor. And that's pretty much how that works. So even on a 96 F150, you can still run a standard aftermarket tack. This one's made by Sierra. They make marine gauges, apparently. Try and set you somewhere where you can see what all's going on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can see everything. More or less, we found a tape to put in the tape deck that we kind of like, sort of, kind of. Make sure we're in neutral. Do have the parking brake set, so that's all good. I like using the parking brake when I don't have a transmission brake, or park gear, I should say. Do want to push the clutch, otherwise she won't start up for us. Power. See, we got lights on at the dash, or the tachometer. And there we we go. We got some numbers on that gauge. Double check we're in neutral. Obviously, with my foot off the clutch, it'd be moving. And I did have her idling down to 900 yesterday. Let's see if we can't get that back. Might be the Tach. Not sure on that, but XLT power windows here. Got some performance visuals going on in the old windshield there. That were there when I bought the thing last week or so. Yeah, she sounds a little angry at $3,000. Makes sense. Can't quite get her to fall flat on her face while she's set their parking brake, pushing her clutchy, oh boy. Try to locate that reverseometer. Get some RPMs going and move her right along. She's a going pretty good machine. Locate that there neutral. Set that old parking brake. Yeah, I got the brake light on because our parking brake's set. We're in neutral, and yeah. Now she's idling down to 900. Just needed to throw some extra gas out of them cylinders, I guess. Not sure how much of that engine whine you can hear, but should be a pretty good going girl. Yeah, these 9th Gen F series are really my my jam here. Oh, that's what we did there. That was the dome light. Oh, it's even illuminating down in there. That is too cool. Yeah, it's actually evening enough to see the illumination. Yeah, I'm sure that this 1080, you can see that green on the tape door there. That's pretty dang good, you know. Just a little taste to let you know the cassette player does work there. Dome light actually has a lens on in this one. Oh, it does have reading lamps too with it. That's a pretty nice dome light right there above you. Yeah. And, you know, it's got some kind of a lumbar nonsense down here too. For more or less support. Oh, that's just a seat from this thing, but I actually can't, I can feel it. Yeah, it just vents to let it down, and then it pumps up to go up, and I'm sure it's just a balloon with like a little electric ball pump there, but yeah. Huh. Pretty neat kind of a deal. It certainly feels cool. Oh yeah, now we're idled down to 900. That's a better idling speed, I think, than 1,000 it should be. Let's shut her down so we don't waste all of our gasolines. Set that right out there. Take our good old repair manual here that we don't need at all because we've got good mechanics. So we're gonna check what the idling speed of this engine should be. V8 engines. No, this is a V6. That's V6. That ain't what I want either. Chapter 2, Part D engine. Part D. No, Part D was still the V8 and V6. Yeah, we want L6, not V6. Very first one. Yeah, Chapter 2, Part A, inline 6-cylinder. Camshaft lobe lift. Systems are aluminum alloy with integral steel struts. Rocker arms are all pivot, stud-mounted design, employ positive stop studs. Tappets are hydraulic and self-adjusting. Rotators are employed on the exhaust valves, and timing gears are helical type. I wonder about idle speed. You know, I don't think it's in here, but I'll bet it's in this guy. What do I have? Oh, yeah, I had an accessory. I don't bring the batteries. Servicing. Be sure to oil the hood latch every 6 months to maintain smooth operation. I did not know that. Yeah, cleaning the engine. Filling the fuel tank. Warnings. 87 octane. Fuel quality. Rough idle recitations on fuel with low volatility. Clean air, blah blah. California, running out of fuel. Fuel economy. Nice map. Regularly scheduled maintenance, driving with your foot on brakes, sudden stops, excessive speed, extended engine heavy loads, underinflated tires, excessive use of AC defroster, and other accessories. Bug deflectors, really? Bug deflectors. Note, there are no AP fuel economy estimates for vehicles over 8,500 pounds. Interesting. Recommended oils. Motograph 1030 and Motograph 530 for API certified gasolines. Synthetic engine oils which are certified for the preferred viscosity may be used in your engine. The engine oil filter must be changed according to the maintenance schedule. Idling the engine for extended periods so you can more hours on a vehicle that is indicated by the odometer. This coolant. I know that works pretty well. Don't burn yourself. Freeze protection. And make sure it's going to the 50/50. Yada. Checking hoses. Going to drain. Yeah, don't put that in your thing. Rotation. Traction for walkers. I don't think this doesn't have walkers. It's just got lousy. Yeah, we know about how tires work more than stairs and snow chains. The tires in your vehicle are rather treads. However, during winter months in some climates, you may need to use it. The right size for your tires use only class S chains. Blah blah. Oh, just don't melt the wheels when you clean them. Make sure your fluid is right. The clutch. Drive shafts. Power steering fluid. Use its power distribution box. That takes 5 quarts. How does the 460 only take 5 quarts? That's insane. 5-speed overdrive. What's that? R2 overdrive. That's the ZF. Really, this has the R2 as well. I did not realize that. But it only takes 3.8 quarts, 3.6 liters. It actually takes more oil than the ZF. That's interesting. Let's use that in my opinion. Transmission fluid must be replaced every 60,000 miles. Oh boy. Add an additional 4.1 quarts of transfer case amount of PTOs used F150 only. Interesting. Ooh, axle clips. Oh, this is components. 40.8. Axle. F150 truck with 410 rear axle ratio is equipped with synthetic rear axle indicated 5 ounces of additive friction modifier. Fuel tank capacity. Four-wheel drive, standard wheelbase, per tank, 16.5 gallons, rear tank, 18.2 gallons. There's a ram with me there. So it actually does hold more gas than I thought it did. Rubber watercraft, wheels and things. You can care about all this stuff. Vehicle storage. Interesting. Must be driving or something. Okay, don't kill yourself. Got it. Yep. It's not going to tell me either. Oh, nope, that's the trailer stuff. This way. Okay. Shift to second at 9 miles an hour. Shift to third at 20 miles an hour. Shift to fourth at 30 miles an hour. Shift to overdrive at 45 miles an hour. Shift down to fourth at 55 miles an hour. Shift to third at 45 miles an hour. Shift to second at 35 miles an hour. Shift to first at 20 miles an hour. Really? Downshift to lower speeds around the slippery surfaces. Yes. It doesn't come with a light transmission. Really? Oh. Yes. Alright, cool. Let's turn you off. You don't need to worry about the rest of this. We already saw what else happening. Why does it deal with that guy? Well, that's the deal with that guy. Anyways, we installed the Tach and then ran out of the book and all that. You saw everything. See you in the next one. Let's try that button. Let's try that button. Let's try that button.